From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from Arrowhead. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Yellow.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Watch twist. Watch twist. Watch twist.
A first carry now. This is Williams. Room here to run. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Offensive line, if they keep clearing holes like that, could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Here's Mahomes to throw, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The defensive end, Danielle Hunter, drops him. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother.
They go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They rock that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Yellow. Go on.
Watch the slant.
Attack. Attack. Right side.
From the gun on third down, Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought.
Fire down these two. Let's go on.
So we got man.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Steps away. He's going to take off with it. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
Yellow.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Being chased out left, and he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 3rd and 5. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off.
The big fella. Touchdown, Vikings. Kyle Rudolph, 57 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, got a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Yellow.
Here we go.
They go play fake. Mahomes nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yellow.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got three. Three down.
Watch. Yellow.
40's the mic. Squeeze.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Hey, Ripley.
3 down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready because that thing's coming on a rope. He'll run it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Yellow.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They give to Williams running right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Single, slop.
15.
Over there, you're on the 9.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play.
Yellow.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yo.
Following the interception, Cousins. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one goes for 24 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it in without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Cousins now to throw on 1st down. And the catch made by Johnson. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. To the air again, it's Cousins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reggie Ragland.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down.
I got you, son. Color.
Check Mike 40. Check my orbit. Let's go, man. You need turnover. Get that ball.
Mahomes now on 1st down. It's complete to Williams. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end pass rush. They've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together, the front and back working.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Have the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
180.
53, Mike. You ain't doing nothing today.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, it's both feet down for the completion.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Mike 56.
You draw quarters.
First down, here's Cousins. He's got Smith here. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
56 to Mike. Check 56.
On 2nd and 7, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. And again, it's Mahomes. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Yellow.
Called that a very strong gain of 24. Mahomes will bring it up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down. Mike 40, check, he's coming.
Mahomes to throw once more. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now talking about their defense? They take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
The 20. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 33 yards that time.
Right there, 56.
50.
Cousins gives way to Cook. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Complete. Smith has it. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a 1st down. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. There for the sack, Everson Griffin. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down. On 1st down, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
57, color, 55.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes flush to his right. And this is caught by Watkins. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And it's complete to Kelsey. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Whether it's a touchdown or a field goal, whatever it is, they need to score quickly here on first down. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes completes it to Hardman. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. And he checks this one down to Williams. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
2nd and goal from the 1. Now it's Mahomes again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Cousins here to throw.
Check 24.
Escaping the pressure right.
You don't want no problem. You don't want no problems.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Kansas City. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. That one goes for 24 yards. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams, 41 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 18. The first carry for C.J. Prosise. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Chris Jones on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson buying time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now he's going to throw it. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
They can't see us.
Blake Bell, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Rolling to his right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. And that'll bring up second down.
Good job right there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Wilson, he'll buy some time right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. He was looking for his tight end, Kelsey.
Let's go.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 44, Wilson being chased out left. He'll try and run it, and he's taken down inside the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
Check 53's Mike. Watch the run.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. First is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage. This time a sack. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal.
I got you, boy.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Emmanuel Ogbah providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Chris Jones. And the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but it's still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any more points in this situation. Do a little adjusting at the half and come out ready to go.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Keep doing it.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Got it.
They run it with Carson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
The mic, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Now Wilson on first down. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
53.
Mike. Check.
Alert. Hey, 0.
They'll run on first down. Carson. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Yeah, baby.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Listen.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
To throw is Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Fight on these two.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been a good first half so far. 14-0 points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to go back to Watkins. 3rd down here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. They do go for it. It's Mahomes.
Let him know.
He is going to find Hill here. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And again, it's Mahomes. It's Hill, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Easy.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
They go play fake. Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. They do okay? And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
They'll run with Williams, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Give me the ball every time,
Patrick
Mahomes
Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now, let's not forget that was all set up by the 4th down conversion earlier in the drive.
Would have been a complete letdown if the drive doesn't culminate this way, wouldn't it? If you're going to go for it on 4th down, your intention is to make sure you get a touchdown out of the drive, and that's exactly what they did. Converted, and then converted a 2nd time for 6 points.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Come on now, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Let's go!
Yellow! Arsenal 80!
We got tight left, tight left!
Mahomes now on first down. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise,
looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. Kelsey, the intended receiver there.
What?
56. Hey, come on, oh, come on, oh.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Wilson. And it's caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 15 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
What? Blue 15! Hey, alert!
Oh, you got deep?
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And from the 1-yard line, they didn't try and reinvent the wheel, do anything cute. They just gave it to the big back.
you almost get the sense that if you can't get it in from the 1-yard line with your big guy carrying the football, you'll question yourself the rest of the day. They got it done.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Mahomes going to throw. Rolling to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch.
to win. Let's go.
Yellow.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Push him back.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Mahomes. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33.
Better bring it. You better.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Yellow. There's a line, right?
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the grab. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
And now he's going to use his legs. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a 1st.
Yellow.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Archulani. Got a rip list. Back.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Point after up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Right there.
14.
I'm coming.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
Big hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. That's caught by Hollister. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Now it's Carson. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38.
Let's go.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
56. 19. 56 is the
Wilson turns and gives to Procise. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed a big hit for a loss.
Ball trot. 56. Check. 55.
On 2nd and 12. Wilson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf. 40 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left, and that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go along and hope someone will come through.
Flush to his right. Caught here by Bell. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They're not ready for this. They still
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding up, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Anthony Sherman there to make the grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Butker now to add the extra point. Now we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Come on, fellas.
Here's the Seattle underway. So right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you?
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're not able to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Buying time to his left. Open man is Hill. He's got it.
Let's go,
and he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. We don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Hey, 1 Sam. Check Mike. Mike 54.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Give me some.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Watch the screen.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And an alley to run. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is going to be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnover. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And an alley to run. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. 40. Yellow.
Throwing again on second down. Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
My time.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. He'll try and run. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown.
Yeah, baby.
Butker on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together in one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
It was Reggie Ragland who got him down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 15, 1st down, Seahawks. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Check 24.
On 2nd and 7, Wilson escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now Wilson. They set up the screen to Lynch. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Right, 15.
56 is the mic.
Right left.
This is Carson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw, eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Flushed out, and he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Russell Wilson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
No. Davis from the top rope. I like it. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much the quarterback. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Jaron Reed picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. After the sack on first down, Mahomes, it's complete to Williams. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Mahomes again. He's got it to Williams. He'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And again, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes to throw once more. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the grab. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Mahomes throwing on fourth. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
On first down, it's Williams, and he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. Again, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a
downs. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think we just saw an example of a game situation that I know is discussed, practiced to the nth degree, go right out the window, and a chance to win the game as well.
They protect the football on the other side. You're taught to get in there and rake it out. They did just that.
I mean, they go over this starting in OTAs and mini camps. You go through these situations, and that's the way a lot of teams like to end practice. Finish it off with this type of a drive, kick the game-winning field goal, everyone feels good and heads to the locker room. In this case, though, they're not going to feel so great about it.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well come by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And they'll bring him down right around the 13. Give him 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5.
Fresno. 56.
Look for signals.
56. Check 56.
Watch the split.
There's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
25.
Lucky.
They run for it with Carson, and he will get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Mike's 5-4.
Wilson to throw, rolling to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Throwing now is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Check Mike.
Alert.
54.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
You're not ready. Right there.
Now Wilson. They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, point.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, That gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. Mahomes dropping one to Williams here, and they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And they need 5 yards on third down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. He is going to find Hill here. 25 yards that time.
That's it, baby.
Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
From just shy of midfield, Mahomes, pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Jalen Reed able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. To throw, it's Mahomes. Got his man, it's Williams. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well done by the defense. They did their job here in overtime.
Boy, did they ever, because now it's 4th and really long. So if you do decide to go for it, people think you might be a little bit on the nut side, don't they? But guess what? If you did decide to go for it, I'd call something deep. I'd throw a deep pass and hope that the defense didn't remember to just knock it down. If they intercept it, it's almost like a great punt and helps out your defense with field position.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much. Maybe a yard, and that's all. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Got a man, it's complete. Williams. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Mahomes now to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Reed. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Mahomes firing complete. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target. A costly mistake here at OT.
And you know what they say, when you throw an interception like that in overtime, you don't usually get a chance to throw a 2nd one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it. Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. You throw one, you likely cost yourself the game.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Throwing again. Wilson. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Here's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. Now another timeout called for by the offense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Let's go.
That goes for a gain of 31. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. Well, we thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got the ball back on defense, gave themselves a chance, and they capitalized on it with a victory.
And I don't care what distance up. Partner Charles Davis and all the hard-working men and women on our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Seattle, so long, everybody.